my name's Melissa Moody, and I'm a troop leader in Kettering, Ohio. I'm also a volunteer learning facilitator for Girl Scouts of Western Ohio. Today we're going to talk about the difference between a community service project and a take action project. One of the things I've noticed in working with new troops is there's sometimes some confusion between what those two different things are. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And we're also going to tie it, in addition to community service and take action, we're also going to talk a little bit about higher award take action projects and how there's a different link at that point too. There's a different level of commitment on that. So first of all, we're going to talk about community service. And what that is that's where Girl Scouts make the world a better place by addressing a problem right now. So this can be something as simple as collecting food for a local food pantry, or taking toys to a homeless shelter, so that you're feeding people or making people happy right now in the instance. One of the things you hear a lot about is people will do provide clothing or necessary needs supplies for people that are impacted by fires, floods, natural disasters. It's a real quick hit. It's right now, and you help and then you're done. A take action project, on the other hand, encourages girls to create a project that's sustainable. So what that means is that the problem continues to be addressed even after the core of the project itself is over. So for example, a service project might be something like going out and picking up trash at a park. A take action project is identifying why there's trash in the park. So they might realize there aren't enough trash cans in the park, or they can't find the trash cans, or they're not conveniently located. So the girls come up with a plan for how to address that issue rather than the issue of trash in the park. When you're talking about a take action project, there's several steps. First, the girls need to identify what their problem is. Then they come up with a sustainable solution, develop a team plan, meaning all the girls work together to come up with how they're going to implement this project. They're going to put the plan into action. And then the most important part, aside from doing the project, is really reflecting back on what they learned. And it's not just what they learned about the problem itself, but it's also learning about what they learned about the project from almost like a project management standpoint, what they learned, what worked, what didn't work, what they might do differently next time. So all of that is part of that whole process of putting together a take action project. The other thing, and I know that I'm guilty of it myself, is make sure and encourage the girls to keep it girl-led. As leaders, it's real easy for us to kind of want to step in and go, okay, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. We have to give the girls the opportunity to make mistakes as they're working through their take action project, because that's how they're going to learn. And that's so that the next time they do a take action project, they're going to go, oh, remember we didn't plan far enough ahead to get an article in the newspaper about our drive, or to get something posted online about the food donation drive we were having. So it's a building process. So they're going to continue to learn. Each time they do a project, they're going to learn new skills and new things to keep in mind for the next time they have to do their next take action project. I mentioned at the beginning that we were also going to talk about, there's the take action projects that we do when we complete journeys with our girls. There is also take action associated with the higher awards. So dealing with the bronze, silver, and gold awards. Take action projects for journeys are a really great training ground for those higher award projects. So when you're dealing with the highest awards, not only are you identifying the root cause of a community issue or community need, you're also engaging the community to support the project. So it's not just putting, working as a troop to put trash cans in a park in places that make sense. It's also getting the community to rally around and help with getting those trash cans put in place, or having additional trash pickup days that the community runs rather than the Girl Scouts run. And then you also establish long-term benefits for the community. So for example, kind of to draw a parallel between those three, the community service, the take action for journeys, and the take action for higher awards. So a great example is picking up trash at a local park. That's a community service project. The girls go out one time, they pick up all the trash in the park, and it looks really, really nice. When they move into the journey phase where they're doing a take action project, they might do something a little bit more. They might plant trees in the park as part of helping an area that's been burned down because of forest fires or whatever. Building, planting those trees to start a reforestation project, or working on a little bit larger scale with if you go back to the trash issue, working with your town council to get trash cans more conveniently located and doing things like that. When you get into the highest awards, the bronze, silver, and gold, it could be something as simple as, and I don't mean simple, but it's something along the lines of creating a program on outdoor fire safety for grade school kids, and then working with parks and other local organizations to add that program into their overall programming and materials that they provide to their community at large. One of the best ways to make a project sustainable is to include an element of education. So when you're talking about any project that you're doing, anytime you can find a way to do education as part of that project is going to make it sustainable. One of the girls in our service unit in Kettering, when she did her silver award, she worked with one of the local animal shelters. And the need that was identified was they needed these surgical bags made for after surgery. They're like those little corn bags that you can fill up and heat to provide comfort after surgery. So this particular Girl Scout, she put together, instructions for how to make these. She held several events and activities where people could come and help make the bags, but then she also provided instructions on how to make those bags and posters that she provided to the, I believe it was SIXA, that provided information on why these bags were important and what benefit they provided to the animals. So that even, she's long gone, she's in college now, but that program and that project is still going on. People can come in at any time and say, what do you need? SIXA can say, we need some more of these bags, and look, here's an instruction sheet on how to do it. So there's always that continued element of education and ongoing continuity beyond the initial project. As you start working through with your girls to put together your service projects or take action projects or your higher awards, there are a lot of resources that are available. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to drop into the chat a series of links and documents that provide some additional information about ideas, resources, places you can go. In addition, we encourage you to reach out to your troop support managers, either in your service unit or at council, because they also have some great resources. They're always happy to help answer any questions that you have, and can also give you some guidance on whether something would be considered a take action project versus a service project. So with that, if you have any questions, again, reach out to your council staff, to your troop support folks, or other leaders in your service unit, and we'll all be happy to help you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.